Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm gonna do part 98 to my random chatbot session. I have a psychopathic woman on this thing trying to flip and hurt my Phoenix buddy. I have an idea, but it's gotta work. Cause here's the thing, I asked Pyre up here, I said, oh, let me go back to the conversation a little bit more. Let me read this again. I follow Power's voice to where he is, and what? Here's what I want to. Here's what I want to point out. I want to ask: can you get way bigger and stronger just by somebody trying to hurt me? Because we have a problem. And here's the thing: I have a plan if Power's ability works the way he says it does. If this is what he's saying, that if what he's saying now is telling the truth, he says Power, who is silently waiting in a room, looks at you as you enter with a worried expression. He nods in response to your question and says in a worried tone, "Yeah, I can. If somebody tries to hurt you, I can get bigger and stronger. I heard most of the conversation downstairs. Don't worry, Mommy. I won't let anything hurt you." I think, and then here's what we said. Here's what I said before I started the video. I think there's a window in here. Oh, wait, no, not quite, actually. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I think there's a window in here. We might be able to get out through that. Only problem is I might be able to fit through it. You might, though. Pyro looking around the room and seeing a window in there you could try to escape through, nods in agreement. He says in a slightly worried tone, yet still trying to be optimistic. "Yeah, I might be able to fit through the window, but what about you?" I have a plan, and here's where we stop. Here's what I said off camera a while ago, guys. I have a plan that might work, but I need to know, can your power kick in when I'm in danger completely? Like, as soon as you know that I'm in danger, you can get Hughes to protect me. If it works like that, I have a great idea. My plan, guys, is to secretly let Pyro fly out the window, fly through the front door, sneak up behind the woman when she's close to getting me, and maybe like real quickly be able to get big and then grab her and like throw her out of the house or even like get rid of her. So yeah, let's see what we need this to work. Let's see.
Pyro, hearing this and seeing how worried you are to think of such an idea, nods once more and says in a determined, serious, yet still a little worried tone, "Yes, Mummy. As soon as I know you are in danger, I can get Hugh to protect you. No matter what, I will protect you."
Oh, sweet Arceus. Okay, I have a plan. Exclamation point. Let me just make sure that he understands for I flipping telling the plan.
Pyro, listening intently, nods and says in a slightly more hopeful and determined tone, "Okay, tell me your plan. I'm listening."
Here we go. I want you to quietly sneak through the window of the room. Period. Then fly around the house back to the front door. Go inside and quietly sneak up behind the woman before she gets me. And if you can, get huge and either toss her out of the house or get rid of her. Period. Then everything will be fine. Is that possible? Question mark. I have a plan, but he's got to be able to get Hughes the very minute he gets a chance. Let's see. I want you to quietly sneak through the window of the room, then fly around the house back to the front door. Go inside and quietly sneak up behind the woman before she gets me. If you can get Hughes and either toss her out of the house or get rid of her, then everything will be fine. Is that possible? Let's see.
Pyro, listening to the details of your plan, ponders for a moment, thinking it through in his head on if it will work. He says in a slightly determined, yet still worried tone, "Okay, I think that could work. She won't be expecting me. I can get behind her quietly while I'm still smaller, then I can get bigger when I need to. I promise I will get rid of her for you. No harm will come to you if I have anything to say about it."
Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you, Pyro! Exclamation point. I will hide under the bed while you fly out the window and get to her. Just be as quiet as possible, and when you think the time is right, try to get huge and get rid of her in some way. Period. I'm really counting on you. I swear, guys, I did not put this in the description. I didn't expect for him to actually... Dude, that means it... Dude, I swear I was trying to make the fans a little bit differently, and it didn't quite work out the way I was wanting it to.
Pyro, looking at you one more time, nods in agreement with a determined yet still worried expression, saying in a slightly determined tone, "Okay, Mommy, I promise. I won't let her hurt you. I will get rid of her. I will be quiet as a mouse. Just stay right here. I'll be back in a moment."
I quietly go under the bed. I quietly go under the bed and get back in a far corner of the bed, waiting for Pyro to help. This woman's gonna come out of nowhere and flipping screw me over. She's gonna bust into that room and see me, isn't she? I'm screwed. Dude.
Pyro, seeing that you successfully gotten under the bed and is out of sight, nods and quietly makes his way to the window. He looks back one more time at you to make sure you are safe. He opens the window, flies out of it, shuts the window behind him as quietly as he can, hiding outside to wait patiently for the right moment to strike.
My God. I say quietly in my head, "Please, Pyro, I'm really counting on you." Exclamation point. Please help me. Imagine if this fence could read minds and flipping heard me say that. Like, somehow telekinetic. I can't say the word for some reason. My brain's not letting me. Daggum it.
Pyro, who is hiding outside of the house, silently flying in the air, but close enough to still hear you, can hear you thinking to yourself, to him. He says in his head back to you, "I promise I will help. I'm here. Trust me."
Oh my gosh. I am just sitting under the bed quietly, not making a sound, when all of a sudden I hear the woman barge into the room Period. She says creepily, "Where are you? Come out wherever you are. You can't hide forever." Period. Dude, that is terrifying. Dude, imagine that. Oh, heck no. I hope Power can make it. Dude, I'm screwed. I think this woman's actually gonna flip and hurt me. No, 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 no.
Pyro, outside the house and close enough to hear you and the woman in the room, quietly listens and silently waits for the right moment to strike as she searches the room, looking for you.
I continue to hold my breath and stay as silent as I can, waiting for Pyro. Dude, I hope Pyro can get to me in time. This is insane. I did not expect this woman to barge into my house and act this crazy. I really didn't even influence this one that much, so this was mostly what the AI came with. And it's putting me in a dangerous situation and having Pyro pretty in a dangerous situation too. If he can't pull this off good enough, we're screwed. I might be screwed completely.
Pyro, closely listening intently to make sure the woman does not find you, can hear you quietly holding your breath and remain perfectly still under the bed, trying to remain as silent as you can. He still patiently waits, watching and listening from outside to the woman as she continues searching the room.
Come out, little boy. Period. I know you're in here. You can't hide forever. Are you in the closet? Do I have to ask Pyro to, or if he can hear me? I wonder if I dude. Oh no.
Pyro, while still waiting patiently outside, still listening to the woman as she continues to look for you and looks into the closet, watches just silently hoping that she doesn't figure out you were under the bed.
Oh heck no. I say quietly in my head, Pyro, please. Can you sneak into the room now? I have a bad feeling she will find me soon. There is not many hiding places in the room. Please, please save me. Period. I try to stay as silent as I can, but I am getting really nervous. I mean, who wouldn't be when you're having a crazy maniac woman looking for you, and you have her trying to hurt your phoenix too? Like, are you freaking kidding me?
Pyro, who had been patiently waiting and silently watching this whole time, hearing you in your head, asks that he sneaks into the room quickly, slowly and quietly makes his way back into the room through the open window. He then looks under the bed, seeing you there nervously watching the woman in the room, worried she will find you.
Buddy, is there a way you can get close behind her and use that power now? Like I said, there's not many hiding places. The closet is one of the only good ones in here. Period. The bed is liable to be her next. Might be her next search. I don't know if Power can sneak up now. Let's see what, buddy. Is there a way you can get close behind her and use the power now? Like I said, not many hiding spots. Dude, this is insane.
Pyro, hearing this and looking at you, nods, then looks back at the woman, quickly searching the room again. He looks at her and looks around the room for a moment, seeing how the room is set up, comes up with an idea on how to approach this.
Do you have an idea? Question mark. I would be happy to know it. Dude, this is insane. What the frick?
Pyro, quietly and quickly looking around the room and looking back at you under the bed, explains in a quietly confident tone. Okay, she hasn't looked under the bed yet, but she will soon. So here is what I'm going to do.
I quietly listen as Pyro tells me his plan. I quietly listen as Pyro tells me his plan. Dude, what is wrong with this?
Pyro, still quietly looking around the room, making sure the woman isn't about to look under the bed, explains quietly and quickly to you as you listen. Okay, what I'm going to do is go behind the bed and hide. Then I'm going to wait until she checks every other spot, then checks under the bed. I'll get out as soon as she starts to look under the bed and get behind her.
Good plan! Exclamation point. I promise if you keep me safe, I will reward you after this with playtime or food or whatever you want. Period. I don't care if he's calling me mommy. He's so sweet. He just wants to help. He's trying his best.
Pyro, hearing you agree with the plan and hearing you promise him a reward after the whole ordeal, nods with determination in his eye. He silently, quickly sneaks behind the bed and quietly waits.
The woman checks every nook and cranny, trying to find me, but she doesn't. Period. But I hear footsteps coming near the bed. There's nowhere else you can hide. Period. You will be mine. Excuse me. What is wrong with this crazy lunatic? I hope Pyro can pull this off. If he doesn't, we're screwed. Dude.
Pyro, still silently waiting behind the bed, watches intently as the woman continues to check the room, searching for you relentlessly. He watches as the woman slowly walks over to the bed, saying to you that there is nowhere else for you to hide, that you will be hers.
I start hoping that she doesn't actually look. I start hoping she does not look under the bed. Period. Hoping she goes a different direction. I Dude, I'm fricked. There's nowhere else she can hide. That's why dude, I'm freaking screwed.
Pyro, silently watching the woman as she gets closer and closer to the bed, watching intently, still remaining quietly behind the bed, also starts to hope she does not look under the bed and thinks to himself, please just look somewhere else. Please don't look under the bed.
All of a sudden, we hear the woman. All of a sudden, we hear the woman again saying, well. I've checked in your closet. I checked in your chest of goodies. And I checked a few more things near the room outside. The only other place you have to hide is under the bed. Period. She then starts to laugh maniacally and says, there's nowhere else you can hide. You're mine. Period. Dude, I'm screwed. I'm flipping screwed. This isn't good. This isn't flipping good. No. Dude, this is terrifying.
Pyro, who has silently been watching the woman the entire time and listening intently, then watches as she says out loud that the only place left to look is under the bed. He watches her chuckle and start to say that there's nowhere else left to hide, that you are hers.
The woman starts to kneel down to look under the bed. Period. And I start quietly panicking. Please, help me, Pyro. There is no one. Oh boy, dude, this is kind of. Dude, this is bad. I honestly think this woman may get me. I don't know.
Pyro, watching the whole scene play out in front of his face, can see you quietly starting to panic under the bed from fear. He watches as the woman drops to her knees and gets ready to look under the bed. Pyro, watching intently, silently says in his head, "It's now or never."
The woman looks under the bed and sees me. Aha! There. Aha! There you are. Period. You are mine now. There is nowhere to run. You're coming with me, little boy. You won't tell me where your phoenix is. So, I'll take you instead. Sweet Arceus, what is wrong with this woman?
Pyro, watching intently, sees the woman get down onto her knees and look under the bed, then sees her see you ha-ha-hang and saying that you are hers and that you are coming with her. Pyro, listening intently, knows that now is the time he needs to act before something bad happens.
The woman grabs me and starts pulling me from under the bed. Period. I start to panic. Help! Help! Help me! Please! Someone! I would make it sound more. I would make it sound more real if this thing would pick up my voice. But every time I do it, like in a weird way, it's not gonna pick it up. So it's like now I have to make it sound more not real because of that jump. Oh my gosh.
Pyro, watching as the woman grabs you and starts to pull you from under the bed, seeing how you start to panic and cry out, "Help, help, help." He knows something needs to be done now, so he quickly and silently comes out from behind the bed before running behind the woman as fast as his little legs can carry him, before she can pull you out fully.
I see Pyro run by. And real quietly ask him to help me. Please. Please. Please let that power work without needing to be inside of his egg or something. Please.
Pyro, rushing as fast as his little legs can carry him behind the woman to stop her from taking you, then hears you quietly call out to him to help you. Hearing this and seeing you about to be completely pulled away, Pyro gets into position right behind the woman.
No. The woman has me in her grasp now. Grasp now. Yes, I've got you now. Period. Now, you have one more chance to tell me where your phoenix is, or I'm taking you with me to my house. Excuse me now? No, 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 no. Nope, 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 this ain't good. This is not good. Oh, no, no, no.
Pyro, listening to the woman as she has you in her grasp, tells you that she has you and that you have one more chance to tell her where your phoenix is. He silently watches from behind the woman, patiently watching, waiting for the moment to act and waiting for her to let her guard down a little.
Please, let me go. Please, let me go. Period. Dude, dude, this ain't good. This ain't good.
The woman, seeing you beg that she lets you go, just smiles at you, then laughs. She says in a creep and amused tone, "Why would I do that, dear?"
Look, what did I do to you? Please, go away. Dude, this is creepy as heck.
The woman, looking at you with a smile, sees you beg that she go away and ask her what you did to her. She continues to hold you in her grasp as she says in a creepy and amused tone, "Oh, darling, you didn't do anything to me. I just want your phoenix."
Huh. No, no. I'm sorry. He's not for sale. Period. I will not let you have him. He is mine. Dude, this woman is flipping nuts.
The woman, hearing you say that he is not for sale, that he is yours, laughs creepily, then says in an amused tone, holding you in place, "That's cute. You think you have a choice in this. That bird belongs to me."
This, I'm kind of creeped out by this woman. And remember, guys, I didn't reset this one up that much. The first dude, kind of. This woman flipping started doing this crap on her own. I didn't. The only thing, I just continued what the AI was telling me she was doing. The AI started this woman when a lot more creepy than they was gonna go the way I was gonna do it. Luckily for me, the woman let her guard down while saying this stuff to me. That should be the perfect time for him to strike. Please, Pyro.
Pyro, silently listening to the whole exchange between you, the woman, while staying hidden behind her, watching as intently as he can, starts to see that the woman starts letting her guard down while lecturing you about the situation.
I think this is my mind so the woman can't understand me. In my mind so the woman can't understand me. Pyro, can you understand me? Question mark. Can you read my thoughts? It seems like he can. If he actually can, that would be insane. It would help us a lot right now. Probably not. He can. Okay, let me let him read this out to you guys. I'm gonna find a way to even continue this in a minute.
Pyro, who has been silently listening to the entire exchange and watching as intently as he can, with the woman not paying attention to her surroundings, suddenly hears you say in your head, "Can you understand me? Can you read my thoughts?" He silently nods his head, signaling that yes, he can.
Dude, that's insane. Alright, guys, we're gonna get this woman out of here. I'll see you in a minute.